Yeah, definitely. We got a long day here.
That's the way to get this up, guys. That's what we do.
Making no damn sense to me what we're doing today.
Oh, it's pretty good. We're just terrible on traffic.
A bar fight back there. Got a wreck by the 55.
And that was our Cheez-It Bite of the race. We are 225 laps in, 87 laps to go, and our new leader is Tony Stewart. You saw how quickly he caught Dale Earnhardt Jr., and at lap 220, Stewart made the pass to make him the 6th different leader of tonight's race.
I think Junior's coming on pit road, guys.
This will be a scheduled pit stop because remember, he stayed out on that last caution.
There was the lead change in the lower right. And Dick Berggren awaits Dale Jr. on pit road for a scheduled stop.
And Junior's on his way to the crew. They're going to fire 4 fresh tires at the car. Very minor adjustments to the car. They have got it right now. Junior stops in the dime. That's exactly where he's supposed to stop. Let's see the crew go to work. Remember, the tire changers are working together for the very first time on this team in the position that they have. So far, so good. A nice clean stop. There he goes.
14-second stop for Dale Jr.
I'll take those all night.
Absolutely.
No mistakes, 14 seconds.
Their strategy, staying out of the last caution, allowed Junior to lead 52 laps. We will have to wait and see if we cycle through a round of green flag pit stops to see if that strategy holds up.
Well, we need an A.J. Allmendinger to stay a little straighter with his car. We'll have another caution. But, yeah, Tony Eury Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr., they're going to be holding their breath for about 15 laps because that's what it's going to take to cycle through green flag pit stops with cars like Tony Stewart in the 14, Mark Martin in the 5.
Say it won't be long until the 24, the 48, and some of those guys will be hitting pit road.
Probably another dozen laps or so. Scott Riggs was just on pit road, but he left missing a left rear lug nut. He'll be back on pit road.
He's coming down now for the drive-through.
Yeah, 2 of the most notable cars that I think we're going to anticipate will be on pit road shortly will be Jeff Gordon in the 24 car and Marcos Ambrose in the 47 car. Right now they're running 8th and 9th.
Kurt Busch is 3rd. He is 3 seconds behind Tony Stewart and Mark Martin. David Rudiman is 4th, 4.3 seconds off the lead, and just about 1 second behind.
Nice and smooth now. Nice and smooth. Clear by 5.
Kurt Busch.
Rudiman's team, they just continue to impress me with the early runs they're having in the early part of this year. He has been consistent, runs well, gets good finishes, the top 12 in points, doing a great job.
Craig Biffle tracking him in 5th, and here's Kyle Busch in 6th. Kyle is 5.7 seconds back of the leader.
I think the nighttime plus a lot of adjustments have definitely helped this 18 car. They were way off when this race started, even after starting on the outside of the front row.
And for him to say after the last stop the car is a little off, that is so much better than what he was talking about his car in the first third of the race. Ambrose to pit road. He's going to give up 9th place. Steve?
Mike, on the last stop, they took 2 tires for track position. Not this time. They'll go with 4 tires. They're also making a wedge adjustment on that 47 for Marcus Ambrose.
Darrell, with this 47 car coming to pit road right here, should we stay green, that car possibly could make it to the end without stopping. I don't think the 88 car, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and that group could make it if we stay green.
I think we just see how big, it depends on how it all shakes out, Larry. If the 88 got a big enough lead, he could do the Jimmy Johnson dance and back it down enough to possibly make it.
Boy, Mark Martin almost did the Bobby Labonte right there. Labonte's car. Oh, is that smoke from Stewart? Did he get against somebody or just have a little tire smoke in?
It may have just been brake smoke. Locked it up a little bit, got in hard. I don't see any right now.
Jeff Gordon is on pit road, and again, this is a scheduled green flag stop. First time we've had a round of green flag pit stops tonight. Dick?
And Jeff Gordon's pit crew has been flawless as well. He gave them credit for the big win that he had last weekend in Texas. Right now they're going to go to work on that car. Gordon's car has been very close all night. It has not been perfect. He has called for little adjustments, and right now they're making a big one in the back window of Jeff Gordon's car as this pit stop continues.
Well, they were running that track bar down.
They were getting serious.
Straight out, all the way to the cone now, all the way to the cone.
And you can see the trouble they had there on the right rear of 16.3 seconds. Remember, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was 14-second flat. 2.5 seconds on pit road's a lot on the racetrack.
You got that right. It's about the length of the back straightaway.
Bobby Labonte's in, Clint Boyer, Michael Waltrip, and here's Greg Biffle. Biffle pits out of 5th position. And Jeff Gordon is missing a lug nut. He'll have to come back in.
Yeah, they just black flagged him. You don't see that very often.
What did you answer Mike Joy that Jeff Gordon had to do to be the Maximus driver of the night?
Yeah, that's right.
It didn't quite work out, did it?
4 tires for Biffle. And 2 cans of Sunoco 98 octane unleaded.
You know, all of these guys that are making these pit stops, as we see Jeff Gordon coming back to pit road for that lug nut, they're going to have to hold their breath for about 8 to 12 more laps, and then I think we'll cycle all the way through. But I think anybody that makes a stop now, they can make it to the end without stopping.
Kevin Harvick is in. This is going to leave Jeff Gordon for the moment at least 2 laps down.
Yeah, this is pretty costly right here. This take a miracle at this point of the race to get 2 laps back.
And it's on the left front. And he's away.